Just for today. Tell yourself, just for today, my thoughts will be on my recovery, living and enjoying life without the use of drugs. Just for today, I will have faith in someone in NA who believes in me and wants me to help me in my recovery. Just for today.
Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. They coming in. They coming in. Sit down. Come on, we got more seats up here. Come on. How you doing? Sorry about that.
No.
All right. Hey, we're gonna continue back to reading.
Just for today, I will have a program. I will try to follow it to the best of my ability. Just for today, through NA, I will try to get a better perspective on my life. Just for today, I will be unafraid. My thoughts will be on my new associations, people who are not using, and who have found a new way of life. So as long as I follow that way, I have nothing to fear.
Thanks for reading, brother. How much time do you have clean?
About 4 months.
Let's give it-
I can't get you help.
All right. I thank God for last night's rest this morning, rise. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve, and mercy is not giving me what I do deserve, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. How everybody doing? All right. My name is Derek McKnight. This is Sister Barbara. All right. Sister Deborah.
I don't know who she is.
Sister
I'm Deborah.
Sister Deborah, I'm sorry. Sister Deborah. All right, I apologize.
No, people do call me Barbara sometimes, though.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, that's
All
so
right,
weird.
okay.
Okay.
All right, okay. So that's good. So I didn't mess up. All
Yeah.
right, check it out. Our organization is called Minds of Men. Non-profit, spiritual organization. We don't deal with religion. I'm an immigrant. I'm from Baltimore City. I've been in Philadelphia for 21 years. I left Baltimore because I was uncivilized, undisciplined, smoking weed, chasing women, in and out of jail, homicidal, suicidal, deaf, dumb, blind, and ignorant. Everybody I was hanging with was living the same way, acting the same way. So at the end of the day, I was depressed, lost, in the matrix, in a spiritual coma, and I wanted to what? I wanted more. So my brother, he's an alpha. Everybody know about fraternities and sororities. His brother's frat brother they pledged together. He was in Philadelphia, and he's a real estate, and he had property in South Philadelphia. So he said, come on to Philly. So we landed in South Philadelphia, 4th and Siegel. South Philly in the house?
No.
South Philly. All right. So I came, I was in South Philadelphia. Then I started tricking. Anybody went tricking and got tricked? All right, okay. I'm not alone. All right, somebody lying in here.
You better know it.
They're lying in here. All right, but listen. All right, okay. I've been using drugs for 20 years. Right? I sniffed dope. I didn't like dope. I quit dope before I quit a dope habit. I had ecstasy. I like that. Anybody had ecstasy before? Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. You fall in love with the lights, right? And your worst enemy becomes your best friend on ecstasy.
Exactly.
All right. And listen, but look, check it out. And look, I've been in 8 recovery programs. Get clean for 30 days, running. Clean for 2 months, running. Always talking clean and always living dirty. Anybody got that problem in here?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody here trying to fake it till you make it? Any dressed up trash cans in here? Who lips write checks that your ass can't cash? All right, okay. All right, we're going to get into it tonight. So listen, I had to learn to listen. I had to get real. And to get real, I had to get honest. And to get honest, I had to be what? Vulnerable. And to be vulnerable, I couldn't care about what you think of me. because I stayed sick and lived in my secrets because I was worried about what the women were going to say and worried about what the guys going to say and worried about what the therapist going to say. And I stayed what? Sick. Anybody hear that? Yeah. So now I learned I got 14 years clean, right? But all I got is what? Today. So today I don't care if you don't like me. That's sincere. I don't come to be liked. I come what? For recovery. Because I'm sick just like you are. Everybody hear that? Yeah. So we need each other. And if we happen to be friends, that's just the dessert. But my motives is not to come for friendship or to be liked. Because when some because humans are fickle. They love you today, then they hate you tomorrow. Yeah. Smile in your face be setting you up. Your so-called girlfriend will be sleeping with your man. Let's keep moving. And I know some dudes love married women. Love married women. It's a challenge for him to break down that bond. They kill me when guys say or women say I stole your man. No, you can't. Nobody can take nobody unless they want to be taken. Anybody get that? Yeah. So we're going to get into what? I like illustrations. My birthday is February the 5th. Same day as Bobby Brown. Different years, same day. So you know I'm crazy. All right? So listen, illustrations. Listen, sometimes you can talk people to sleep. Talk to people, they mind take mental flights on you. They be out there on a canoe, on a golf course. What they going to do next week and all that madness. But if you show illustrations, it can help keep their minds here. So you see what I'm talking about and you hear what I'm talking about. Who here want to change? Very good. That's the whole room. Very good. Who know freedom ain't free? Who knows a price to pay to get free? Everybody know that? Who know, listen, when you made up your mind that you're ready to recover, get ready for turbulence. Who know about that? Hell is coming when you make your mind up. Here come the phone calls. Anybody hear that? Yes, anything to upset us, to derail us, to get us off focus on our path of recovery, get ready for turbulence. For those who are committed to recover. Number one, defense mechanisms. Defense mechanisms. Who here got their walls up? Walls up. And it's hard for what? The techs, the clinicians, the psychiatrists, the peers, what? To get help because you're hiding behind your wall. Anybody here like that? Who here want to take a swing at that pitch? How do we start bringing the walls down? Who said that? Who said be honest? What's your name?
Dwayne.
Dwayne. What'd you say?
Be honest with yourself.
Okay. You had your walls up? Never did? Okay. All right. How much time you got clean?
A week and a half now.
All right. God bless. Who got trust issues? Lord have mercy. That's a lie. Hey, if I don't trust the help, where do I get help from?
From someone like me.
Everybody hear that? You're right. We need each other. Everybody hear that? If I had money in my hand and I gave it to him to go give me some drugs, I trusted him to bring me back some dope. I trusted him to bring me back some perks. I trusted him to give me crack or weed, okay, to a man. So I trust him to kill me. Now I gotta trust him to help save me. We do have trust. It's just like switching energies. For those who for the hustlers in the building, guess what? If you flip all that we learn from what hustling, we can run empires. Hear that? Switching what? Your energies, all right? Defense mechanism. Behind the wall, a defense mechanism, number one is what? Program gangsters and gangsterettes. Program gangsters and gangsterettes. Muncie in here. Gratisfoot in here. The mountains in here. State in here. Federal in here. County in here. And guess what? Nobody's afraid of you. Guess who they afraid of?
Facts.
Themselves. It's a mask. I'm from Baltimore, brother. I'm from 26 in Huntington. Stop and surrender. Lions, tigers, and bears.
Oh my.
And listen, Stop and Surrender never had no, like an ice cream truck, a recovery truck that ride through the neighborhood, picking up crackheads and dope fiends. They don't do that. We come here for help. And we try to tell help us. And the dude said, I ain't white. Listen, he said, yo, Dirk, yo, I'm from East Baltimore, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I ain't watching no goddamn Cars. We used to watch Cars, and I was a house manager, right? Talking about program gangsters, right? And, you know, bringing that lifestyle into treatment, it never works. And he said, yo, I'm not watching no goddamn Cars. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you don't like me. Listen, I'll smack you right now. You, Warfield, y'all can both kiss my ass. And listen, I didn't come here to watch no goddamn Cars. Matter of fact, give me my food stamp card because it's illegal for y'all to have our food stamp cards. And I'm gonna report this whole goddamn program. I'm telling you, man, listen, I'm tired of this program. Y'all make me sick. Jeez, I'm right there.
Reverend John. That's right, you Baltimore.
Talk you to death.
I ain't high. A bag that can't walk, can't think, can't see, no blood, no heartbeat, broke down that program's gangster ass. And behind the mask of intimidation, program gangsters and gangsterettes is intimidation. Nobody's afraid of you. Defense mechanism number 1, program gangsters and gangsterettes. Number 2, intellectualization, brainiac dum-dums. Brainiac dum-dums. Who's so smart still do dumb things? Yeah, okay, yeah. Hey, who ain't hit the dummy down for dummies? Yeah. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Your crew, your cipher, your clique. They didn't want much, but you did. You wanted elevation. You wanted to succeed. You wanted to progress. You wanted more than life had to offer that we was, just playing with. But because they didn't want nothing, and because I didn't want to leave be by myself, I dummied down for dummies. And they wasn't dumb, they was just doing dumb things. Intellectualization. Who used their intelligence for wickedness? You in here? Yes. And that goes with what? Manipulation. So smart, still do dumb things. How about argumentiveness? Who love to argue? You made something this small, this big. I used to be like that. Why is he house manager? Why you make him house manager? You know, listen, he don't even wash up. He don't listen, he don't even take his medicine. Matter of fact, listen, he in there asking newcomers for cigarettes. Listen, why he in the kitchen? He got HIV. We used to have brother had HIV, cooking pancakes in the kitchen. And Cass said, yo, why is he flipping pancakes? He said, I ain't eating. Guess who ate? I did. Because when you don't have all the information on information, you can become a reckless journalist. And you don't catch AIDS by shaking his hand or sitting in her chair or, giving you a high five. That's ignorance. And when you don't know, you act as if you do know. And that's where rumors get started. Slanderizing people's reputation because you're miserable. Anybody here miserable in here? Okay, okay.
He ain't gonna raise their hand.
So program gangsters, 1. Intellectualization, 2. Argumentative, 3. But defense mechanisms. How about inappropriate humor? Laughing and joking when there's nothing really funny. Because you're hiding pain.
Yeah.
Anybody like that?
Yes.
Anybody want to talk about that? Why we do that? Why do we joke when we really need to talk? What's your name?
I'm Faith.
Hey, Faith. What's up, Faith?
Well, I'm usually always happy, smiling. People know that around here. But usually, even when I'm in the midst of depression, I still tell people I'm okay, even though I'm not. And I'm like, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good, Like, I'm pretty good at masking it. So...
You getting real now, Faith?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah,
okay.
Good. Yeah,
have you cried since you've been here, Faith?
No, I haven't.
You think your cry's coming, a breakthrough's coming?
Probably one of these days, but I'm not sure when though.
Okay, very good.
I will cry. I've been in tears before, but I still got a smile on my face. And people are like, "How are you crying, but you're still smiling?" And I'm like, I don't know, guys. Like crying
because you really want to be
smiling.
happy.
Yeah, because I'm just always telling myself like, is it really worth being upset?
Anybody hear that?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. To be real, because we're humans. We're not robots.
I cried about 4 times.
Exactly.
You cried about 4 times since you've been here? Yeah. My man, that's right. Real men cry.
Yeah.
Real men cry. Faith, how much time you got clean, Faith?
Before I came here, I started using opiates in August, but I was 7 months clean before.
Okay.
So I just, because of a bad relationship, basically, I started using something new that I didn't touch before. Just because, you know, I seen them doing it, so I'm like, hey, I kind of want to do that and try it out, even though I told myself I'd never touch that drug in my life.
Yeah.
You know, but I just did it because I just, you know, like what you just said before, I wanted to feel cool, you know, I wanted to be on their level, on this level, and not up here. I wanted to be down here.
Right.
So I put myself down here, and that's why I got in here before it did get bad.
Very good.
So,
All
thank
right.
you.
How much time you got clean, Faith?
Since September 27th.
Give it to her. All right. Inappropriate humor, laughing and joking, hiding what? Pain. I was to be a house manager at 56 at King Sesson. It was a young guy in there, 21 years old. He was smoking weed in the house. I said, it's a recovery house. What you doing smoking weed in here? He said, I didn't know. I said, you did know. Talk like Steve Urkel, right? And then I said, yo, what's up, man? I said, the water work up here. When the last time you been in the shower? I don't know. You haven't been in the shower. Stop lying. And then God said, you know what, Doc? Don't joke him. Find out what's going on with him. So I went upstairs in his room and opened up the door. And dirty underwears and dirty socks and dirty, clothes and sneakers and paraphernalia, used condoms and Dorito wrappers and Snicker wrappers on the floor in his room. And his roommate didn't say nothing because he was just guilty by association. Open up the closet. Chucky from the hood came out of there. Batman and Robin, Zorro, everybody came in that goddamn closet. the leprechaun from the projects, everybody came out that damn closet. But beside the wall, the closet was a picture of his mom. And when she died, he died. Everybody hear that? Amen. And instead of him talking about the death of his mom,
He showed it.
he showed it through what? Humor and joking. PlayStation, funk box. Smoking cigarettes, funk box. And girl's face, funk box. 50th and Woodland, funk box. Instead of talking, he refused to wash. Defense mechanisms, inappropriate humor, laughing and joking because we disguising pain. Anybody hear that? And it's about to get cold, and this place is about to get packed with people. And I made a phone call because 2 weeks, I apologize, we couldn't get here because I ain't had transportation. My car's in the shop. And I talked to Miss Michelle, and she said, listen, I've been busy. She said I had to discharge 10 people for having drugs on campus. Anybody hear that? 20. Well, 20? Damn. That's even worse. 4th of July, I heard some cat came up here in the car, like driving coming up here bringing drugs up here. Listen, it's no joke. If you're a winner, hang with winners. If you want to get high, there's the door. Don't sneak it. Get your drugs. Leave. Don't what? Infect the community for those who want to recover. Cowards in the building. They take people with them. You want to get high? Leave. There's the door. But if you want to get high and you don't, open up your mouth and say, I want to get high, but I don't. It's okay. That's why we here. This ain't the Sheraton. This ain't the Waldorf Astoria. We talk of this recovery place. Defense mechanism, hiding how we really feel. Denial, don't even know I'm lying. Is anybody in here in denial? I love specifics. How about money? Money. Hand in the back right there. When people get money, do the wrong thing with money. What's your name? Ashley, what's happening? All right. You need a payee, Ashley? Okay, all right. All right, that's what's up. Okay, it's all right. Right? That's good. You had money before and you messed up, right? Yeah. Without a doubt. Ashley, do you know it ain't the money, it's what? I love specifics. I love illustration like I told you. Let me see. You say? 5. Right? I thought this was the problem, Ashley. This was never the problem. It was this. And when this doesn't change and this doesn't change, I do the wrong thing with what? This change. Anybody catch that? So until I get this right and this right, this will never get right with me. Me and my money early in recovery are enemies. So I need him to walk with me to the store. If he don't, I will get high. I I need her to walk with me to go get some sneakers. If she refused to, I might get high. So you could be a diva, sexy, got it going on, and have your money and die. Be a gangster, a badass, a tough ass, have your money and die. Or be vulnerable and expose the fact that I got money or money is coming and I can't handle it just yet in recovery. To thyself be true. Do you want to live or do you want to die? Because only one Ashley and they got a lot of this. They remake money backed by nothing. But what? Our lives. We only got one of those. So why lose this for this? We ain't ready to handle this. Ashley, how much time y'all clean, sweetheart? Give it to her. God bless. Denial. How about relationships? Who tired of masturbation? Yeah. Hey, the drugs is gone. Who horny? It's real. How many guys here tired of undressing women? How many ladies are tired of here undressing men? And you want the what? The real deal. Tired of imagination? Tired of masturbation? I want some fornication. Yeah. How many guys here, you not said it before, for those who might have seen me before? You better talk to your penis. Shut up. Not tonight. I don't give a damn. Yeah, she fat, she pretty, but listen, she on psych meds. She's crazy. Hell no. They're the ones that want you. And you know you only last for 5 minutes. What the hell you After the butt, now what? The best relationship is with who? Your high power. Very good. Very good. How about cockiness? Who got cocky and got knocked out like Rocky? Spiritually knocked out. Spiritually got knocked out. How many ladies here looked in the mirror and said, where's my breast and my behind? Anybody remember those days? How many guys here got skinny like a pencil and still talking trash? This skinny. Weight come back, complexion come back, social acceptability come back, and we tell them help out of what? Help us. Get cocky and get knocked out like Rocky. Cockiness. Hey, how about closed-minded? Who's closed-minded in here? How about the elders, the old heads? Do you listen to the what? The younger guys? The older women, do you listen to the younger women? Mind closed, indifference. He's white, I'm black. He not listening, I'm not listening. You a Republican, I'm a Democrat, we not listening. You shot dope, I smoke coke, not listening. You a Perkite, I'm a Zaniite, not listening. You from Kensington, I'm from the suburbs, not listening. Yes, indifference. And ain't it ironic, when we was in a crack house and a shooting gallery, we was the United Nations. So to die, we was all together. But when we leave, go back to our separate chambers, now indifference kick in. It's bigger than drugs, y'all. It's bigger than drugs. Closed-minded. Open up your mind. Hey, your therapist, let's help you. Never shot dope, never smoked coke, never smoked weed, probably got good credit. Probably never did 1 day in jail. Can he help us? When they can't understand how a dolphin acts, maneuvers, struggles, can he help us? Who said no? He said no? He said no? Why?
Because they going by book.
They going by book? Come on. What you say over there on the floor, bro? What's your name? What's up? Huh? They can't help us? Okay. Okay. Alright. Right. How much time you had clean, brother?
7 days.
Give it to him. Oh, man. I'll give you an example. Who remember the movie Prince of Tides by Nick Nolte and Barbara Streisand? Beautiful movie. Especially for men who can't talk in here. Who's trapped and bottled up with their feelings and emotions, right? Prince of Tides. Talking about what? How vicariously some clinicians and therapists, they probably never did drugs, but their family did. Ever hear that?
Okay.
So they live what? The act of the horrors of addiction through what? Their family eyes. Through their family because they have family members. So to keep your mind open, they can help us.
Okay.
Everybody hear that?
Okay.
Without a doubt, vicariously they can really help us. All right. But back to Prince of Tides. Nick Nolte's sister wanted to commit suicide, and he had to hunt down her psychiatrist. And it was Barbara Streisand. He left the beach and went to New York City. And she said, I need for you to vicariously paint me a vivid illustrative picture of how y'all was raised. And one scene he talked about when his father was at home one day and some hillbillies showed up at their house and kicked in the door and raped everybody in the house. But the older brother was outside on the porch looking in.
Yeah.
Then he had a shotgun. And then he came in, loaded up the rifle, and he came in and started what? Taking them out. One by one, killed 3 of them, hid the bodies, cleaned up the blood, but a psycho father got home. Nick Nolte said, the silence of the rape was more painful than when the rape happened. Anybody guess that?
Yes, sir.
So not to talk about the pain hurt it more when it actually happened. Anybody hear that? Everything ain't for everybody, but we got to get that pain, that toxic out of us. If you can't talk it, you better write it or journal. Right? But it got to come out. It got to come out. Close-minded. Who's complacent? Who's complacent? Who's stuck? You're not living, you existing. Big difference. I'm not living, I'm just existing. I'm just here. I'm just breathing. That's it. That's all. I'm just bitten. Anybody want to take a swing at that? Who's complacent? And why is that dangerous? Come on, what's your name?
Claudio.
Claudio, what's up?
I mean, I've been complacent. I mean, everybody here should once in their lifetime been complacent and satisfied. So I thought me working 2 jobs, you know, and paying my bills with my family, and I got 4 children, you know, I got complacent with that when I know I could do more in life. You know what I'm saying? I got comfortable. And, you know, the comfortableness of being where I'm at didn't suit right with my other partner, you know, because, like, I thought everything was cool once I had my kids paying bills, working these 2 jobs, but there's more in store in life, you know.
Without a doubt.
I got people that, you know, that believe in me to do more, but I got complacent. So everybody here has been complacent once or twice in their lifetime. You're comfortable with what you got right now. Like, you can't tell me you're not complacent. You get your drugs, you complain, you're good.
Right.
You feel me? Staying, this is repetitive. Anybody who came here before has been complacent.
Right.
You're doing the same thing. If you ain't doing nothing different, you copping drugs, you're going back. Copping drugs is a routine. If you got a routine, that means you've been complacent.
How much time you got clean, brother?
Tomorrow will be 30 days.
All right, tomorrow 30 days. Your hand up? What's up?
I got complacent with addressing my mental health. I didn't want to accept my mental health issues, and I saw them kicking in months ago, and it almost cost me a lot of fucking trouble. So yeah, so that's why I'm here.
Okay, thanks for saying that. Both of y'all. Some of us, we are comfortable with what? The lifestyle. Everybody hear that? They said if the drugs won't kill us, the lifestyle will. And a lot of us, we're what? We embedded, we're married to what? The lifestyle. And then it's time to get a what? A divorce from the lifestyle. And if that's all I know is the lifestyle, now I got to learn something what? Different. Everybody hear that? So it's easy. The Michael Jackson moonwalk back to what? Death. Then move forward. It's hard. And I can be complacent dying. I can be complacent dying. And I've definitely been there. Who minimize importance but maximize foolishness? Who minimize importance but maximize foolishness? Anybody? Come on, Faith again. What's up? You do that?
With my children, I did.
With your children?
Yeah. Sadly, I'll admit that. That's something that does touch me, that I regret. Because I put the fun, basically my parents call it the high school life first before the parent life. So I rather run out, go hang out with friends after work instead of coming home. And my kids would be crying overnight, where's mom? Where's mom? And I would just be, because, I'm not there in person, so I don't know the tantrums. I didn't see the tantrums happen. I didn't deal with the emotional pain that my parents had to deal with, with seeing my kids throw tantrums because I wasn't there. I was out getting high. I was worrying about the rush, instead of being home, being settled down. So that's why I am pregnant currently. So with this child, I want to be different. I want to show my parents I can actually turn around. I can be there. I can stick it out for my kids, instead of hiding behind my friends, behind a group. because I was adopted from Russia, so my parents said, like, my birth mom was alcoholic, you know, she was an addict too. And then growing up, I'm like, well, I never knew her, and I always told myself I won't be like her, because she had 3 kids, and this is my 4th, so I already, you know, kind of put myself in her shoes. I'm like, oh, she had 3 kids, I got 3 kids, I'm an addict, she was an addict. So all that I did was just constantly think about her, you know, and not trying to change and be a better mom. Even though I said I would be a better mom and I'd do the better things, but I never did. My actions didn't speak up to my my words didn't speak. Well, you know, my words didn't lead to
your word.
yeah. So I always say actions speak louder than words.
That's right.
So I gotta step up and actually do that.
Very good, Faith. God
Thank
bless
you.
you. God
Thank
bless
you.
you. God bless.